Hey, this is Brian again, and I'd like to ask you to do a favor. We can't do this work without people like you, so if you can, please like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends about Bring Back the Porch.
You got to remember, this is a free event for everybody in the city, so it's a family-friendly event, and we want everybody to come out, no matter what the age. So we're trying to make it so that all age groups can be there and have fun throughout the day.
This episode of Bring Back the Porch brought to you by Medicine Hat Monumental, crafting quality memorials of distinction since 1970.
Welcome to Bring Back the Porch. I'm here with the organizers of Grain to Glory Festival. And I was scrolling through Facebook, and I sadly did not know anything about this festival. Is this the second year?
Second year.
And so, for those of us who don't know, like myself, what is the Grain to Glory Festival?
So, Grain to Glory was thought up by Randy. He came to me. He's an in-house electrician at the development we're doing down at the Ogilvie Flour Mill.
Yeah.
And then we've known each other for 15 years through the construction company.
Okay.
He had asked me if he could throw a little local festival down there with local bands and promote local stuff. And I tend not to do nothing very small. So I said, nah, if we're going to do this, let's do this.
Yeah.
That was, 40 days before
It wasn't
the show.
very long.
40 days.
Yeah.
We decided,
up to it?
about 40 days before that we were going to do this, and went at it and got the permits in place, got all the stuff in place, figured we'd do a free festival for the community and see how it went. It was a great turnout. We ended up having, I think, close to 5,000 attendees last year throughout the day.
That's nuts. 5,000 with 40 days warning.
Yeah.
Did you expect that at all?
No, I didn't. Even like on the ALGC permit, I put 1,000 because I just wasn't sure. So it was, it was a great response from the city. So
Well, that's wonderful.
We were super happy about that.
Yeah, and especially such a historic site as Ogilvie. That's something different, something than besides, King Cooley.
Yeah, we get a
Most
ton
things
of
are.
messages on Facebook about people asking about the site, or they work there, or their brother worked there, or if they could go take a look through it. So we thought, what a great way for people to come take a look and see the site. We can't go inside, but they can see it from outside.
Yeah. And so when you walk up, what kind of things are you going to have there?
So last year, a lot of the same, but we had some extra stuff. So we get bouncy castles for the kids. There was 4 last year. I got 9 this year. Last year we did a $10,000 hole-in-one, par 3 that we cut in the back of the field. This year we're doing that as well, but we've added an 18-hole bucket golf course for people to play on.
There's that much room back there.
There's 16 acres in total in the development. Yeah.
You drive past it like every day.
I know, and it's just
you
tucked in the back.
You just have no idea, right?
Yeah. So
It's a hidden gem of the city.
it is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. So, and then we added a dunk tank this year.
Who's getting dunked?
Well, we've been trying to reach the city council and ask them. We're reached out to the Medicine Hat Police, the school boards. We're doing it with Big Brothers, Big Sisters. So
it's for Big Brothers, Big Sisters?
Yeah. And then we're also doing with the Root Cellar food donations if you want.
Okay.
But it's still free for everybody to come in.
If we can't find anybody, we're going to go after Brian Conrad, and that's the final line. He's going to be in the dunk tank.
Oh, I'm sure. It's looking at the camera, be like, somebody's got to volunteer from the city. Come on. Be in the dunk tank.
Yeah, so, just a fun way for the community to engage with them was kind of my thought. And raise some money for a good cause. What else do we have? We have a vendor local market that's done by our local market. So last year, I believe we had 40 vendors there. I think we're there or passing that now. We still got a couple weeks left. That's done between the 2 buildings down the center of the track. Excuse me. And then, of course, the music.
The music, yeah. I saw you release the music lineup. That is a crazy lineup.
And that's kind of where my portion of the whole festival is.
Okay.
He's a drummer by trade.
Okay.
Drummer by trade, yes.
Yeah.
Just to give everybody a back view of how this all came about. I've been playing music for 40 years around this area in southern Alberta, so I always found that musicians had a tough time finding places to play.
Yeah.
They don't get the opportunity to play anywhere in centers like this because there's only a few little spots to play at all the time. And sometimes the single acts never get a chance because they're not a band, right? Unless they go to a coffee shop or whatever. So my whole idea of this festival was to have a venue that local musicians could showcase themselves. And we put it all together just for that fact.
And it looks like the schedule starts at 11 in the morning, goes right to 2 in the morning.
Correct, yes. So that's the other portion of my idea, was that there's so many different genres of music in this town. Not everybody likes the same kind of music.
Well, that's what I noticed. Right? Like, you recognize some of the names, and it goes all the way to DJs at the night.
Yeah, so we're going to start off with some bands that are more country or even older Western music, and we're going to progress throughout the day, have some straight country bands and then some rock bands, and we're going to end up with some, crunch at the end of the night, some heavier music, and right around the 11 o'clock mark, we're going to have some DJs come in, and they're going to hopefully provide the music for the the high school kids and the junior high kids. You got to remember, this is a free event for everybody in the city, so it's a family-friendly event, and we want everybody to come out, no matter what the age. So we're trying to make it so that all age groups can be there and have fun throughout the day. So that's the goal.
The whole festival, like Randy said, the music was built around local, but so was the whole festival, right? The vendors are all local. I give away the center of the tracks for free to our local market people. They charge a small fee compared to other vendors just for insurance and organization and stuff like that. But, it's built around supporting Medicine Hat. Yeah.
And I want to talk a little bit more about this $10,000. How far away? Like, what's... Is this shot $10,000?
200 and some yards, something like that.
Okay, and you have to pay?
Yeah, you got to pay for the shot.
For the shot?
Yeah.
$10,000.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't know this, but you see these company golf tournaments, it's an insurance policy, which is part of the sponsorship that we get through Acer Insurance.
Okay.
They sponsor the hole, and, I hope somebody hits it.
That'd be something.
I would love it.
That would definitely be something. And what would you say, sets the Grain to Glory Festival apart from any other, like a Spectrum or Canada?
And this comes back to the community again. So our whole objective of this festival is to have it free to the public.
Yeah.
That's number one in our books, because times are tough and families can't afford to do anything anymore. So we want a venue that everybody can come out and enjoy the day, just like Canada Day. Come out, you can sit on the lawn, you can have an enjoyable day with your family, and it doesn't cost you a thing. So that's most important to us, is that point right there. So
yeah, most festivals, they run off a profit, right?
Exactly. So that's the difference right there.
Yeah.
So we don't want to make any money at all. We want the public to have fun and not cost anything for your family. So that's important. And second of all is giving local musicians a chance to showcase, which they never get. There's so much talent in this town. It's unbelievable. And they get no recognition. So this is our point.
And the location.
It's beautiful down there. You should come out at night and see it. It's great. Yes.
Do you know anything about the history of Ogilvie?
I know everything about it.
You know everything about Ogilvie?
I have learned so much about it. Yeah, we got to go to the U of M in Winnipeg and pull the archives out, and we learned a ton of stuff about it. Built in 1912. There was an article in there that said that from the day they incorporated their company to the day they built the building, set up equipment, and were selling flour was under a year, which is crazy.
Couldn't do that in today's world.
You couldn't even get a blueprint done for that building in today's world in a year, I don't think. There was also some really cool articles. There was an article in there that he basically bribed the mayor, and it was right in the news. The mayor wanted $5,000 to move the proposal forward and go. And Ogilvie said right in the newspaper, he goes, I gave him $25,000 and told him to leave us alone. So times are different. Back there was actually a whole, we were known as the Western Canadian hub back in those days. So Medicine Hat, what they did is they did a promotion of, if you move your manufacturing plant to Medicine Hat, you can drill your own well and supply your own gas and have free gas here because we have lots of shallow gas. So Ogilvie's, which then became Labatt's, which then became ADM, they utilized that well in 2013.
Oh, wow.
And didn't have gas, didn't have to pay for gas. Neither of those buildings are insulated All of them are heated, and they just burnt as much natural as it has. And actually behind there was a paper mill, there was a brass mill, there was the foundry, there was Medelta, there was IXL. That was all kind of the starting hub of Medicine Hat back in those days.
They called it the Pittsburgh of the West at one point.
Yeah.
I have heard that, yeah.
And there was a train turnaround here, which was one of very few where trains would come here, and it was like a big turntable that would spin them around and shoot them back. So it was, that's how it all started here.
That's crazy. Now we're having festivals there.
Now we're having festivals here, yeah.
I think you should tell them the future plan for the whole site too, Casey, because it's so historic. Casey's got great visions of the future for that place. I don't know if I'll be around anymore, but I tell you what, it's going to be a beautiful place to be.
Yeah, definitely long-term plans as we work through it. We're going through some stages right now. We've just done a bare land condo on the front warehouse. So we're trying to do it in sections and piece by piece. But ultimately, it's going to be like an urban, multi-use, industrial, residential development. So in total, there is the 3 buildings. Well, there's 4, I guess. There's the warehouse, which is beautiful. It's 300 feet by 70 feet, not a post in it. That was built in the 60s. It has laminated wood curved trusses on the inside. Then there's the wood building, which is the silver building in the front. That's all post and beam, Douglas fir, like old lumber. Each floor on the first 4 floors are 11,000 square feet, and then the top 3 floors are 3,000 square feet. Lowest ceiling in there's 12 feet, highest is 16. And we have some timbers in there that are 16 inches by 20 inches big. All the hangers, they look like they're hand built with square bolts, square heads, square nuts. Everything's a flathead in there, which is a nightmare to get apart, but it's all flathead. And then the brick building in the back, that's 13,000 square feet of floor. There's 6 floors in there. The lowest ceiling is 14 feet and the highest is 35. And that is double brick with an airspace. So it's 4-layer brick, airspace, brick. You know, when I went to get insurance on the place, they told me they wouldn't do replacement cost because they figured it would be close to $30 million to build that building today, in today's world. So,
and so does it keep the look of Ogilvie?
Yeah, like
everything stays the same?
No, there's some new building codes that have changed.
Yeah.
So in the silver building, those top 3 skinny floors will probably have to come down. Besides that, you know, of course, the exterior will change on the front building, not the back. I love the brick. Red brick is timeless.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the first 2, 3 floors we're going to utilize as either commercial space or office space or business space. And then above that, there'll be 2 floors of residential as time progresses. Now, what I'd really like to do is you go to all these big city centers and all this stuff, and they have a Yonge Street or a 16th Ave or this Ave. We don't have that here. In between the 2 tracks, there's about an 80-foot space where the train's going between where we hold the market.
Yep.
My ultimate goal once the development is done is to put a greenhouse roof from the brick building down to the silver building and enclose that area, because there's 2 massive buildings on the side to insulate it, and create on the main floor like a Yonge Street or a 16th Ave where the main floor is restaurants and patios and bars, and it would be a year-round patio in there, so it would never be winter.
It's like going to Vegas, going to old Vegas.
Yeah, and I'm a big plant person. I have a room full of tropical plants in my house, so that's probably what I'd plant in there as well, is very unique, different plants.
Let's pause for a moment so we can share some exciting news. We're proud to announce that our work here at Bring Back the Porch is getting noticed. From October to the end of January, our videos and reels viewed more than 1 million times. Some of those viewers could be your customers, so sponsoring Bring Back the Porch is a great way to get your message in front of them too. If you'd like to support our work here at Bring Back the Porch, we ask you to go to our website at bringbacktheporch.com and follow the links. Thank you for your support.
That'd be good for even tourism.
Yeah.
But not only that, the historic part of the building, Casey's got visions of a Medelta down there, where people can actually go and visit parts of the building as a museum. There's some interesting stuff in that building that you would not believe. There's a motor that used to run the entire plant that is probably 2 stories high. It's huge.
Yeah, it's 800 electrical.
It's as wide as this room, and it run off at 600 volts, and they they turned that whole plant off that one motor. That will never move. That will become probably part of the museum. But it's things like that that are so cool in that building. And the public, unfortunately, can't see it right now. But hopefully someday Casey's vision will get us there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they left, they just turned the key off and walked out.
Just walked out.
The calendars on the wall are still...
Coffee pots had stains in them, like they left coffee in it. Like, it's crazy. You can't... So the way that the buildings were set up is the yellow building was warehousing. The silver building was for bagging and packaging. And then the brick building was for production. So in the brick building, you can't move 10 feet without hitting a 5,000-pound machine. Like, there's a whole process, which I didn't know about the start of making flour. When you go to the grocery store and look at a flour bag, you definitely don't think this is the process that goes through it. But the first one is a crushing machine, which is a massive machine that just crushes to start with sifters. On the first floor, there's 54 of them, and they're probably 5,000 pounds a piece.
Wow.
Like, it is, you know, I always tell people when they ask me, whatever you think is there, double that, times that by 10, you're halfway there.
54 of those.
Yeah. The oldest piece of equipment we have is an air filter, and it's stamped 1892.
Oh, wow.
So when they first moved to Medicine Hat didn't have power at that location. So they actually built a steam generator in one of the rooms there. And the room that they built the steam generator in, there is a Witt house or a Witt?
It's an old Westinghouse, I think.
The crane, a Witten,
Witten.
And it is a 10-ton crane that goes the whole building back to forth on chains, and the gears and sprockets are 3 feet, 2 feet, like, it's all done without, and it still runs perfectly today.
Still runs today,
yeah. In 1916, the city got power there, and then they brought in from Ontario this 800 horsepower electric motor that Randy was talking about. And it is just a big open winding motor that's probably 30 feet tall, that just drove a shaft, and belts went up into the floors and ran all the equipment.
It's amazing. It's
so, like I said, something you just drive by. I've lived here my whole life. Something you drive by all the time.
Yeah.
Hopefully it comes to vision someday, and we can show the whole process off to the public at Casey.
We're going to try to, right where the electric motor is, pull one of each piece of equipment and make a small production mill for people to see
what it was like.
Down there where the motor is, because we're never moving the motor. I don't know how these guys did it in 1912, and all the pictures we've seen in the archives, there was 20 guys with an I-beam. Like, there wasn't like a massive amount of people there doing this project. It's crazy,
the work put into it.
100
years ago,
over 1 million bricks it said in there in that brick building.
Jeez. That's insane.
It's insane.
And now we're holding festivals.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to enjoy it with people, and we can't, with the fire codes and the regulations and the zoning, we can't do nothing inside.
Yeah.
So we thought, this is the best way to do it. And we also did another addition this year. So Friday there's a dinner party.
Oh, nice.
That we added this year, and it's a murder mystery dinner with Whodunit Productions.
Okay.
And it's based in the 1900s, and we're doing the food down the tracks. And it's catered by Medicine Hat Brew Co., who's also another sponsor of the festival. Mm-hmm. And then, that starts at 5. So you can get tickets at tix.ca through the Esplanade. Mm-hmm. But that's going to be a good night as well. That starts at 5, ends at 1. Yeah, and then we have Hyena.
Starts at 5 and ends in 1. Nice.
Yeah. Well, we have, after the show's done, we have Hyena playing on the stage as well to close the night out. So there's another local band on Friday night as well.
Yes.
I have a feeling next year it's going to be add another day on, maybe.
I don't know. We'll see. It's basically me and Randy that do it all, so
we don't have a whole lot of volunteers. So.
Yeah.
Do you are you asking for volunteers still, or is it kind of a thing?
Not overly right now. I'm very all over the place. Like, I got other developments and businesses that I do. So, Ogilvie's was always kind of if we had a break or a pause or time we weren't doing nothing. This, I knew when I got this was never going to be a fast project. Even purchasing it. So from the day that I walked into the building with the realtor, Jen Boyle, who is also another sponsor of the event, to the day we actually closed, it was 882 days. It was my COVID project, and it was so painful. ADM, they're I believe third biggest flour producer in the world, first in North America or second in North America. They trade on the stock market for $40 billion. So if we wanted to do something, like look at something, it had to go to a board meeting as new business, wait another month, go to a board meeting as old business, and get approved or not approved. So it was very slow.
Sounds like a tedious process. All right, so festival, Friday night murder mystery, Saturday free event.
Free event.
All day.
Free event all day. Got the $10,000 hole-in-one. Got the dunk tank. I'm assuming food trucks.
Food trucks.
Food trucks will be
lots
everywhere.
of local food trucks.
Over 40 vendors.
Yeah. We're hoping to get 60 this year. So if you're looking,
if you're still looking, you can still sign up.
You can still sign up.
Okay.
Yeah, you can still sign up. So if you're a local business or a vendor that wants to come in, contact our local market, and they'll get you hooked up.
Especially if last year's over 5,000, almost 5,000 people showing up.
Yeah. I actually thought it was going to be slower, but there was people at the gate at 10:30 waiting to get in in the morning. It was crazy.
Yeah, so.
That's wonderful. And live music.
Yeah.
Literally all day.
All day.
And all night. Well, not all night, but pretty into the
as
wee
late as they'll let
hours
us
of the
go.
morning. You can't get a noise violation down there, could you?
Well, you can, but we worked with the police down there with the last festival. They were really good to work with. They come and walk the festival and check it out, and then we apply for a noise exemption. Nice. The only house is the duplex that's beside the mill that came with the mill. Yeah. So it's just those people, and they tend to enjoy the festival
as well. Well, it's perfect.
Stumbling distance for them. So.
Is there beer gardens?
There is beer gardens.
Beer gardens as well.
Yeah. So because the whole property is fenced in the compound, the whole area is beer gardens, so you can walk around wherever with your drink. And then we just do age verification bracelets at the
door.
At the door. Yeah.
Nice.
So you get your bracelet and go. And then we converted a grain bin for my sister's wedding into a bar that we moved down there. So it's actually like a 16-foot grain bin that we cut out. So that's the bar is a grain bin. Yeah.
And all done through sponsorship as well.
Well, the first year was expensive.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
Well, it's really tough to get sponsors in 40 days.
For something that you don't never heard of and don't know about, right?
And this year, we were lucky. I'm going to run through the sponsors so everybody knows. So LMT, their crane division sponsored us. Rent Better sponsored us. Jen Boyle sponsored us. Mesnat Bruco sponsored us. McNally Engineering sponsored us. L&J Blinds sponsored us. Baker Wells sponsored us. And Hat Electric sponsored us, as well as I believe we were one of the only private businesses that got part of the city vibrancy grant.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I might be stand corrected, but I believe all of them went to non-for-profits or the Skateboards Association, and they gave us some money to help pay for the festival as well. So that was really nice of them to get picked.
Yeah.
I always say to people, we're not a non-for-profit. We actually lose money doing it. But, this year, I think it'll be a lot different. We got a lot more sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And more importantly, all local.
All local.
That's the best part about it.
Bring your friends, bring your family.
Sounds like a great day. August 8th?
August 8th starts at 11, ends at 2.
So you can stay for 15 hours if you like.
If you want.
And probably be entertained the whole time.
Well, and the nice part is, I don't know, their design aspect back in the day was great. So the tracks, there's no sun in there all day. It's not like if it's 30 degrees out, you're going to boil. There's shade everywhere there.
Yeah, the buildings are so tall that you can pick a spot anywhere. And we got grass to sit on and bring your lawn chairs. And
I supply free water, so you don't got to buy water.
It's all good.
Well, you've sold me.
Yeah.
If you sold me, you can sell anybody.
So we'll see you down there.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee you'll see me down there. Yeah,
Good.
guarantee. And thanks so much for coming on the porch.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, this is Brian again, and I'd like to ask you to do a favor. We can't do this work without people like you, so if you can, please like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends about Bring Back the Porch.